This is my setup right here. I kind of just put some bungee cords, looped them around the door handles. That way I could keep my board from getting tossed around, especially since I got the bike like just in here. I didn't want the wheels or like the handlebars to like ding it up. I just realized that the paint schemes on the board matches the bike. It's going to be about a mile or so up along the coast. There's a bike trail that leads up to the jetty is what they call it, where I'm going to be setting up at. Got my bag with just all my stuff, some food, batteries, water, board. I don't really have any way to strap it to the bike. I got my wetsuit right here, but we'll see how it goes, and I might be able to figure something else out. The board is pretty big, so I don't know if it's just too big. Like, even if I were to strap it to, like, my legs would probably be hitting it. I'm gonna have no choice but to just hold on to it. It's not a really long ride, so I should be all right. Let's go. Really nice out today. I didn't check like the tides or the weather. I'm not really too concerned about like keeping track of waves or all that other stuff. I just I'm gonna be paddling out mostly in the white water, so I'm not gonna be going really that far, maybe waist deep into the water, until I get the feel for like the fundamentals, the physics of it. I just found out the other day that I really don't even know how to swim, and there's not really like any lifeguards out here at these beaches. They're not really popular for swimming. I'm gonna be kind of taking it slow. It may not be that fun or interesting to watch, but I just kind of want to document to see how I progress. Let's keep going out. I remember when I lived in California, I tried to learn how to surf, and it was just the most miserable experience ever. I got down how to like paddle out, maneuver the board, but a lot of the times I was just sitting there looking for like a good wave to come, and I don't really like waiting. You gotta have like a sense of like good patience for like surfing, because you know, sometimes you'll drive all the way out to the beach and the conditions just suck, or it's really windy, and you know, it could be just a waste of time. But bodyboarding, you know, I feel like I could have a lot more fun, and you know, it's I guess it's a little bit more beginner friendly. You don't really need tons of experience. All right, let's get changed. So that was probably one of the most humbling experiences I've ever had, putting on a wetsuit. But I bought this one about 10 years ago, a little over 10 years. When I first started out, and it still fits, so it does feel a little tight, but probably my body just has to get used to it. I know you need a lot of like shoulder and upper body strength, which I have none of because I don't really work out other than riding bikes, which is all, you know, lower body. So it's good cardio, but As far as like upper body strength, this is gonna take some getting used to. But man, check that out. Looks like it's low tide. I know it was a full moon last night, and I know that has something to do with the directions of the tide or something, but there's quite a bit of people out here. I just pick a spot where I'm not really going to be close to anyone, so I could be out of the way. I'm not going to be able to record much because I don't really know a good way to record like riding a bodyboard. I know some of the YouTube videos I've watched, they use like a mouth grip, where they essentially just like bite onto the mount. And I might look into that. I was thinking about using the chest strap, but I didn't want to ruin it. You know, it's gonna be salt water, and that's the one I use for all my bike stuff, so I don't want to risk messing it up. But I'm gonna get out there, see for a bit, and if I feel good, I'll come set the tripod up and then maybe get it close to the water. I know this one doesn't really have a floating device or anything, so if it gets too close, I might just lose it. Let's see how it goes. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna drown. Looks like a good spot. Alright, feels pretty good. I've just been riding the whitewater. I don't have fins because apparently to catch the actual waves like before they break, in order to build up the momentum, you gotta have like swimming fins. It's great out here. I'm not going all the way in there. I gotta learn how to swim first. If my leash breaks and I'm out there, I mean I could float, but as far as like swimming against current, I don't know, it'd be a big ask. Plus I gotta go to work later on today. Gonna have some lunch before I head out. Overall, pretty fun day. I really didn't do much. I have a problem whenever I try something new, is that I always go for like the most extreme like form of whatever it is that interests me, and then I try a lot of new things and then they don't stick, and then I end up having a just horrible experience. I just chuck it off. But I remember one time in San Diego, I went to try and I tried snorkeling, you know, and apparently I went to this beach that's like super popular for snorkeling. You see all kinds of wildlife, and then got really excited. I saw some like seals and then a bunch of stuff. I was just swimming, just like without direction, just trying to get stuff. And a lifeguard blows the whistle in front of, like, the whole beach was crowded, and blows the whistle, and he comes out, and I was like, what the hell? I heard the whistle, and then he starts swimming towards me, and he goes up to me and just says, "You're being rescued." And I was like, what the hell? And then he goes, "Yeah, that current was about to take you away." And then I was just like, "Nah, man, I'm good." And then he politely told me, he goes, "Hey, man, you're not a really good swimmer." I know he didn't mean to be a dick about it, but he was probably, doing it for my own good, not to just like fucking embarrass me in front of hella people. But then I realized that, yeah, I mean, if something would have happened and that guy didn't come out there, yeah, maybe I would have fucking died or something. But that's life. You live and you learn. I've been learning a lot lately.
Toothpaste.
Look at that. Got a little bit of this. Got some gourmet ramen on the beach. Let's see what we got here. Damn it. I didn't bring a fork. Fuck, I don't have a... There we go. Nope. I have to friggin'... I got tools. Maybe this wrench. Give it a good wipe down. You gotta do what you gotta do. Let's see if... Okay. I gotta go and shower, rinse this thing off, and get dressed. And I still have to ride my bike all the way down that beach. It's like a maybe 5-minute ride, but then I have to put my bike away and all that stuff. I'll probably just drive next time to the parking lot. That way I can have all my setup there. Pay the freaking $30 or whatever that they need for the pass. I'm gonna order that mouth grip. That way I can get like a good POV shot of like me actually riding the wave. Like filming on an action camera is good, like right in front of you, but if it's something pretty far out, you can barely see anything. Really the only good way to record this is gonna be a POV shot. Maybe once I get a little bit more experience, I'll have some cool stuff to film, but I kind of just wanted to make this video about like me coming out here and trying it out, seeing how I like it. Eating my ramen with a wrench. Probably be getting out of here soon, so I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.